It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be... Phoenix begins the game with the basketball. Kicks it around the perimeter to Booker. McCollum. Lillard shakes free and hits.
Even though the coach initially may not like that shot, now he's clapping because that ball went in.
Now whistle and a timeout for Phoenix as they'll discuss matters in what's now a three-point game. Time for some new personnel into the game.
Phoenix Suns, number 36.
It's Phoenix ball. Booker to Rubio.
And number 16.
Goes to the left side. Fires the three. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Just let me break down to all the young players at home how special of a pass this was. That was a perfect delivery, and it hit the player right in the chest.
McCollum to Lillard. The Blazers with 4 in the shot clock. Lillard, he made his first effort, but not that time.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Throw the ball inside. Go, push the ball. I got you.
Slams it down.
You used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are two different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
The assist from number 24.
Here's Rubio up top. They trail by 1. Here's a chance from long range. Where's the chatter? No one was even close to him.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
Here we go, double team. Go.
Lets it fly from long range. His first effort off the mark. Nurkic to McCollum. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. And a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Get into it.
Rubio to Booker. And he's fouled, and he earns a trip to the line.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
First free throw is good. Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2 to Lillard.
I got you.
4-3. He engulfed him that time. Suns with the basketball. Booker to Rubio.
I like the double team right there.
Look out. Devin Booker. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
Ooh, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Lillard in a matchup with Booker to Whiteside. Beyond the arc for three. Offensive slam down. Yusuf Nurkic cleans it up.
And it's still early in this game, but you can't send the wrong message to the offense by letting them think they can own the glass.
Booker. Now that's a contest. Oh, he had him there for a second. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Devin Booker. Look out. Devin Booker. 3 for 4. Good start.
These breakdowns happen because the team lacks communication. You have to point towards your man, keep that butt towards the baseline, and make sure you communicate through every screen.
Changes coming from both sides right now. Lillard guarded by Devin Booker. To McCollum. Going to launch beyond the arc. A tough make there for C.J. McCollum. Can't fault the defender on that one.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing, man.
Lillard. That's how you defend. To Rubio. Has a look. Wide open look, won't go. Nice follow-up on the dunk there. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Deep three at the buzzer. That misses with a second to go. Slams it home on the putback. That'll do it for the first quarter. The Suns have the lead. One quarter down. Long way to go. So, buckle up. It's wide open.
Well, first off, I'm going to take my analytical hat off and then put my fan hat on. This has been a blasé first quarter. Not good, not bad, right in between. Let's see how both teams come out and try to adjust themselves in the second half.
Fires the three. Second effort. DeAndre Ayton gets it at the top of the key. Just off the mark.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Nice pass to get things going.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
To Kelly Oubre from long range. No good. The follow won't go either. Hood. Good look that time, but off the mark. To Kelly Oubre, and that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Suns. Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
Substitutions, Portland.
Trailblazers take over. McCollum. Another chance. Probing the defense. Here's Rubio into the front court. Leads one. Devin Booker in his own desert. No one in sight, and he takes advantage.
Defense, do the math. You force him to take tough twos, you'll probably have a better chance to win this game if you can slow down the pace.
Lillard. Well defended. Whiteside. Oh, the Suns come up with the steal.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
For three. Mikal Bridges forced that one. Well defended.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Double. Double.
Nurkic.
All right here. Yep,
To Lillard.
I got him. Here we go. Come on, come on, come on. Trap, trap, trap. I got you help. I got you help. Don't worry. Get him out, get him out, get him out.
Trying to cash in. C.J. McCollum. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
And CJ is a guy that doesn't get the respect that he deserves on a nationwide level. 3 straight seasons averaging over 20 points per game. He's a guy that's automatically in range once he leaves the car entering the stadium.
The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. Into the front court, it's Booker. Lead is 2. Fires the 3. That one off the mark. It's no good. Oh, working hard there. Collects the rebound and gets it back up for the slam.
Ed, it's pretty amazing how athletic bigs can be when it comes to getting an easy 2 points, huh?
Rush cutter. Rush cutter. I got you.
Lillard
Come get it.
to McCollum.
Double. Side up, side up.
The big man, 8 with the rebound. To Crawford. Jamal Crawford. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
To Kelly Oubre. Rubio. Missed a wide open look. To Lillard.
I'm here. I'm here.
And hits for 2.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Suns control the possession. To Rubio. Crawford. To Booker. Here's a chance from long range. This guy can beat anyone straight up. Devin Booker, good closeout, still knocks it down.
And they're relentless with these long shots. It just seems like their spacing is perfect, and they come down, they know exactly where they want to be, and they're shooting the ball without hesitation.
To Crawford. Oubre gets it in the left corner. Rubio. So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for 3.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
McCollum. Active hands to stay with it. We'll get a jump. All lined up and ready for the jump. Rubio to Kelly Oubre. Lets it fly from long range. Yes! 3-pointer is good.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Kelly Kelly Oubre with the finish at the rim. Lillard, he's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. We're at the break with the Suns out on top. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen. First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. A pass stolen by Phoenix.
Here's your chance to break this thing wide open.
Nice pass to set things up. Has a chance. McCollum shot off the mark and abuses the rim with the big finish. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
That's off the side of the rim, no good.
This always happens. You knock down a lot of shots in the first half, and in the second half, you start to lose your rhythm. You need to have the legs. Shoot at the pinnacle of that jumper.
Lillard, no good. That's great defense.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
To McCollum. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. And C.J. McCollum, good from long range.
I hope everyone here knows the golden rule. Guys, remember, sharing is caring.
Rubio to Mikal Bridges. 4-3. That's off the side of the rim, short. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by Jusuf Nurkic. Rubio to Kelly Oubre. Beyond the arc for 3. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
And watching all these great shooters on the floor at once, it almost mesmerizes me. It's like you're watching the shot in slow motion. The backspin, it gives off the feel that the ball's going in every time.
Going to launch beyond the arc. It's good. Defense has to pick things up.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose the dagger with the 3.
To McCollum. Fires the 3. Tough shot. Well defended.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Deep left corner. Has a look. Add 2 points to the board.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Now the Blazers will use a timeout as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this 3rd quarter. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes.
I got him. Here we go.
Lillard.
I'm here.
Yes.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Rubio into the front court. His guys leading by 14. From long range. And the rebound comes down to Portland. To McCollum. For 3. Off the iron. No good.
Hey, lock up, lock up.
Fires the 3.
To number 33, Zach Collins. That's his
DeAndre Ayton at the line. First one goes down. he hits the second.
There it is. It's like practice.
And he cashes in at the line. 3 for 3.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
McCollum to Lillard.
Don't let him get out.
Here's a chance from long range. Smothering D. Here's Rubio up top. His guys hold a commanding lead. It's good. Coach wants to see more from his D.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Suns. So it remains Portland basketball. Lillard matched up with Booker. Lets it fly from long range. Message received. Well defended.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Rubio not getting the bounce. The pass set it all up.
And cutting hard in transition is one of the most underrated things about this game. The harder you can cut is the more it opens up the floor to make plays just like that.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. It's good for 3.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Lillard, great defense, forcing the miss.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Portland's got it.
I got ball.
Lillard. 4-3. Oh, surprise. He hits it.
Great shot by the offense, but the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide open 3.
Booker to Rubio. Beyond the arc for 3. Missed it. C.J. McCollum. And the rebound comes down to Booker. Oh, ferocious slam inside.
The assist from number 1.
That misses with a second to go. That ends the third quarter. The Suns dominating so far. It'll be Suns basketball as we begin the fourth quarter, and they have done no wrong to this point. They have this game well in control.
They took control early, and they never let up. The scary thing about this team, if they keep their foot on the gas and then throttle it down, they can win this game by 50.
DeAndre Ayton to Mikal Bridges. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Buries it. It's a 3.
Look, I'm not the one to hate. I'm the prime example of a bad decision that turned out well.
Lillard. Well, the hot shooting night continues. That's his 6th three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot. But what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
A pass stolen by Portland.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Ball's tied up. Neither player wants to give it up. They don't want to lose this possession. Let's see what they can do with the jump. Whiteside. Lillard. Textbook defense. Mikal Bridges to Kelly Oubre. And they call it.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Oubre. Got to get that one to go. Whiteside to Ken Bazemore.
Rotate, rotate.
Lillard to Ken Bazemore. Going to launch beyond the arc. Tough shot there for Bazemore. No good. Fires the three. Even that shot was tough for Oubre. No good. Oh, bad pass there. Blazers have it. Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down.
The pass was really good, but what I love most about the play, Ed, was that every player that ran in transition had active hands, which means they were active targets. They provided a target for the player to deliver the pass. That's how you work together as teammates.
Lillard. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Lillard. That's good D. Shot no good. To Rubio. From long range. Mikal Bridges forced that one. Well defended. To Nurkic. Lillard. Add another one to his total. That's now 7 threes for the ball game.
And the ball is finding him wherever he goes on the court. Man, that boy, he the best.
Phoenix has the ball. Rubio to Kelly Oubre. It was right there. McCollum with the basketball. His guys down big. Bazemore with the touch around the rim.
Probably option 3 right there in the court, but every player is a threat. No excuse for that easy bucket.
Now the Suns coach gonna signal for a timeout as they'll make sure they're all on the same page here in the fourth quarter. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Rubio up against the Weber State product.
Stepping in for the Blazers, number 43,
For three, they have to keep him in their grasp.
You live by the 3, you die by the 3. And guess what? They're living large right now.
Lock up.
Lillard to Nurkic. Lillard can't go down. Smothering defense. Great feed. Sets it up. Booker. That's off the side of the rim. No good. Booker to Rubio. Off the mark. A pass stolen by Portland. Lillard. He's had a good shooting performance, but it doesn't look like it's going to be enough.
Yeah, no one else pretty much helped out. As a coach, I would be irate that nobody helped pick up the slack. Look, one man can never beat 5.
To Booker. To Rubio. Oh, had him going there for a second. Fires the 3, gets it to go. Coach cannot be happy with that closeout.
Yeah, and what we're seeing is a brilliant offensive display. You have ball movement, player movement, and great shooting to top it off. You get those 3 things going, you're going to be a dynamic offensive unit.
Here's Rubio into the front court. The lead is 15. To Booker. Rubio. Here's a chance from long range. Second effort. And a putback slam.
Ooh, really showing no mercy here. This one is out of hand, and the offense is still pouring it on.
We'll get a stoppage here. Timeout Portland. They're down big in this fourth quarter. And a chance here to empty their bench. New blood coming in for both sides. Lillard. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Hassan Whiteside sends it away. It's the Suns with the victory as they win this one handily. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.